All right, everyone. Welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, April 13th, 2017. So today we are still coming off of the full moon from earlier in the week. So there is still an illuminating energy about the week, still maybe insights coming in or a bit of momentum that we're feeling like, yes, we can start to implement these shifts, these insights, start to move things forward. There's certainly the energy to do that and the awareness to do that as well. So today specifically, the moon's going to be in Libra, which could bring some feelings of wanting to connect to life in a more balanced way. Could mean wanting balance in our life in general, right? Maybe seeing the different areas of life and how we can bring more balance and harmony to our life. But often with Libra, it does emphasize relationships. So maybe there's an emphasis of that today, or feeling like you do want to connect there and have that give and take and harmony and cooperation and all of that, which Libra can certainly help us bring in. So, of course, there's still a lot of watery energy. The sun is in Pisces, but we do have the sun getting very close to Uranus in Pisces. As the day unfolds, they're going to go conjunct in the evening time for most of us, or tomorrow for others. But yes, this is all about finding true spiritual peace. Uranus in Libra over the past like 7 or 8 years has been helping us find the peace that comes from, letting go, but also finding our true self through letting go. Connecting to who we truly are through the detachment, through surrender, through letting everything go that's outside of our control, and feeling the immense freedom that that brings. So that could certainly be emphasized with the sun conjuncting Uranus and perhaps starting a new yearly cycle with us being our true selves, and again, maybe true spiritual selves with more acceptance and tranquility. But it is also a good day for mixing things up, trying new things, and just expressing ourselves in different ways. All right, so that's the strongest aspect today, but we have some lunar aspects as well. So let's go ahead and break this down in more detail. All right, so there is the moon in Libra. Libra, the scales, all about balance, right? So where can you have balance in your life? But I think it's more emotional, probably just wanting that, just wanting a bit of peace in the sense of harmony. And if it's relationships, cooperation, a bit of give and take. And when things are even, we feel good emotionally. And I think that's a great way of working with this. So let's talk about this conjunction with the sun and Uranus in Pisces, as you can see here. As the day unfolds, it gets stronger and stronger, and then it will conjunct in the evening for most of us here. So this may or may not be very strong, but certainly as the day unfolds, second half of the day becoming stronger than the first, there is this sense of perhaps wanting freedom. And this can come across in different ways. For some of us, we may want freedom and excitement in our external environment. Maybe it's a bit more active. We're wanting to mix things up, have a bit of fun, all right, change things a bit. But for others, maybe it's in a more Piscean way, right? Maybe it's just wanting a bit more of that peace and tranquility. But what I would say is that's ultimately what Uranus is helping us do. So regardless of how you're feeling it, if you are feeling like you're wanting some changes or you're wanting some freedom, maybe seeing that the reason or the end of the line, the goal perhaps of wanting that freedom is to have peace and tranquility. Because again, that's what Uranus and Pisces has been helping us do, is to find the true peace that arises when we are letting go, and the true freedom that arises when we are letting go. So ultimately, it's a great day for that, and great for expressing ourselves in unique ways, great for trying new things, ultimately to find that inner peace, to find ultimately what Pisces is helping us do, which is to simply, have tranquility, let go, detach the spiritual dimensions of life, the core of life, the essence of life. And that can be a very freeing thing, a very peaceful thing, and even, cultivating what is true happiness in many ways once we've completely accepted things and even ourselves for the way that they are or for the way that we are. All right, so that is that conjunction. Now, in terms of the lunar aspects, The strongest of the lunar aspects will probably be the moon opposite Mars here today. So, Uranus can actually create a bit of an impulsive energy. Usually not that strong with a conjunction, especially in Pisces. But when the moon opposes Mars, like at the same time like this could be a bit of impulsive energy. So if you're feeling that, or if a bit touchy perhaps today, maybe emotionally, maybe on a minor note, it is good to just bring some balance back in, because our desires can be strong today. Our personal needs can be very strong as well. The ego, for example, the things we want, and we can want it now with Mars. So balance. And I think that's what Libra is really helping us do right now anyway. So again, if it is like from the external environment with the opposition to Mars, like maybe someone or something that is causing a bit of that, impulsive energy within us, or friction or whatever, it is maybe taking a step back, cooling off a bit, balance. If it's too much Mars, maybe pulling out of the Mars a little bit. If it's not enough Mars, it can actually be a good day for maybe getting things done, being assertive and direct in healthy ways. All right, so I don't think that's a major aspect, but I did want to mention that because it's probably the strongest of the lunar aspects. But anyways, the moon is going to be sextiling Pluto, so the first half may be feeling a bit deep, maybe feeling like connecting to life or wanting to get raw, real, open, and vulnerable. And that could be a very positive force today. And then as we get into the evening with all these other aspects, the moon does trine that Venus-Chiron conjunction. So maybe there's flow with relationships. Maybe there's a bit of a pause with what has been a more maybe limiting or restricting time with relationships, because this whole week we've had Venus squaring Saturn. So this larger picture, it's been perhaps more of a, maybe having to be responsible with relationships, or being patient with the whole theme of relationships, or something like that. And this can certainly give a sort of break to that. So there could be a bit of flow with the relationships. And also too with values and the material life. If you've been feeling in a larger sense that the material realm has been more throttled, needing more of the patience and responsibility, there can be a bit of flow to maybe, enjoy some things in the everyday sphere, the simple pleasures of life. All right. And with Chiron, feeling maybe healed. Venus and Chiron is actually helping us feel a bit healed with our values, that yes, we can connect to the people and the things we enjoy, and through that, it can be a very healing process. All right, but today I would say the strongest thing is certainly the sun getting closer to Uranus as the day unfolds, maybe a bit more of this higher frequency of wanting to mix things up, be who we truly are, connect to our true self, and ultimately to find that peace, right? To be our true spiritual selves, as it were, and connecting to life in a much more tranquil way, peaceful way, yet exciting way, because it is an expression of what we're truly about. All right, so that's the day generally with the sun energy, with the aspects, but again, the moon in Libra, great for finding balance, great for harmony, cooperation, things of that nature. And in this full moon, still maybe receiving insight or using this bit of momentum to be implementing at the moment. All right, so I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.